Okay, so in this video we're going to look at how to derive the quadratic formula. So our starting point is the quadratic equation, which is an equation of this form: ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a, b and c are just any numbers, and we want to find the values of x where this equation is satisfied. And we're going to show that the values of x are given by this equation: x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, so our starting point is obviously going to be ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Next we're going to divide by a. This just gives us x squared plus b over a x plus c over a is equal to 0. Now we're going to complete the square. If you need guidance on how to complete the square, look at the last video I made, which I'll link in the description. So completing the square, how do we do this? So we take x and then we add this term divided by 2. So b over 2a, and then we square all this, and then we subtract this term squared. So this is minus b squared over 4a squared, and then we just add this term, so this is plus c over a, and this is all equal to 0. Okay, now we just need to rearrange. So we have x plus b over 2a squared. This is equal to b squared over 4a squared minus c over a, just by taking these terms to the right hand side. Now we can take the square root of both sides, and we have x plus b over 2a is equal to plus or minus the square root of b squared over 4a squared. And the second term I'm going to write slightly differently. I'm going to write this as 4ac over 4a squared. So what did I do here? All I did was take c over a and times the top and bottom by 4a, which gives us 4ac over 4a squared. I did this because I can then take a factor of 1 over 4a squared 8 of the square root. So this gives us x, and if we take this b over 2a to the right hand side, we have minus b over 2a plus or minus, and then we take this factor 8, we have 1 over 4a squared square root, and then the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and just taking this square root here, we're left with minus b over 2a plus or minus 1 over 2a times the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and then putting all this over a common denominator leaves us with minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a, which is what we wanted to prove in the first place.